It's great to be part of NZ Tech Week 2020. Thank you, everybody, for joining. My name is Gary Gonsalves, and I'm really excited to be here and contribute to Tech Week 2020. A big thank you to NZ Tech Alliance and the sponsors for this platform, and to Eventbrite as well for the tickets. Broker has carefully selected its partners to deliver value in use and by leveraging on our strengths as well. And we are grateful that the partners have accepted us. And this is really what makes us strong and nimble and our capability. And we're proud that our partner sponsors us, and hence this beautiful Maori proverb, Ihara takutua ite tua takitahi, ingari hitua takitini. And that is the collective strength of ours comes from all our partners and our staff and our employees as well. So we're really grateful for that. Now, the pandemic has thrust on us unprecedented change, and we as humans really need to adapt, and I'm sure we will, but we need to take charge and create our environment to flourish. And I feel now is the time to do this. So we need to consider the changing attitudes on the role of the office. I mean, McKinsey research, 80% of people questioned reported that they enjoy working from home. 41% said they are more productive than they had been before, and 28% said they are as productive. So we need to really reconstruct how work is done, basically. So organizations need to identify the most important processes for each major business, geography, and function, and re-envision them completely, often with the involvement of employees. We need to decide whether it is people to work or work to people. And basically what this means is, are we going to be fully remote? Is it going to be hybrid remote, or is it going to be on site? And this is where technology can really assist. We need to redesign the workplace to support organizational priorities. And that means breaking down the corporate culture, the barriers between being physically in the office and out of the office needs to collapse. So without much ado, let me introduce the speakers and let us see how technology can pivot businesses and accelerate recovery. So that's me right on the left, Gary. I'm a director for Broker Consultancy Services, and we are really passionate about technology, and I'm grateful to call New Zealand my home. We then have Rodolfo, who's a cloud infrastructure manager based in Auckland.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome again. My name's Rodolfo Gandionco, and I've been in the IT industry for over 25 years as an infrastructure manager and a cloud technology consultant and evangelist. Today, I will be talking about leveraging the power of cloud. The world is now experiencing a very challenging time with regards to COVID-19. The one factor that has enabled us to get through these times are the different cloud technologies and applications. I would like to start off with a bit of a short primer on the different types of cloud computing. First is the private cloud, which would be your traditional on-premise servers and services that are either at a server room or from a data center and is being behind a firewall. Then you have the public cloud, which would include the well-known cloud providers, Microsoft Azure, Amazon, which is AWS, and Google Cloud. More popular is the hybrid cloud that combines your private cloud with the public, so services interact seamlessly. We also now have the multi-cloud type. Sometimes one public cloud provider is not enough, so an organization can make and have connections and services on more than one public cloud and provide more versatility and also specialization. So with the aftermath of COVID-19, we have now the term the new normal. An organization eventually gets the green light to reopen, juggling employee safety with business objectives. It's going to be priority number one. So some businesses are already considering redesigning office spaces to maximize distance, open Open offices might be a thing of the past. At the same time, many organizations are considering expanding policies for permanent remote work. We have seen an unprecedented rise in the number of people working from home or directed by governments and employees around the world to help stop the spread of COVID-19. Having got a taste for working remotely, some businesses may discover there is more demand for flexibility and may be keen to equip employees with the tools to work from anywhere. So what are the tools do you need? What are the most basic requirements for remote workers? Number one is a device to use, either a company supplied laptop or a home PC, internet, a secure connection to your on-premise technology such as a VPN connection, access to applications, either on-premise apps, cloud apps, ways to communicate and collaborate might be access to Zoom or Microsoft Teams, a video camera, and a headset. So are the resources and tools adequate? So organizations are now struggling to adapt to the exponential growth of requirements. So there is a race to upgrade and deploy modern solutions to make remote working seamless for everyone. Some things that come to mind would be the company's internet bandwidth, getting multi-factor authentication, MFA for everyone, and would all current IT solutions work VPN or limited bandwidth scenarios? And how secure do you use MFA? Does your organization have security policies in place to prevent unsecure and unsanctioned copying and sharing of data? And of course, the onboarding of remote workers, that's a huge challenge. Do you have a standard onboarding process for remote workers? Or if with a new norm is working from anywhere a part of your company's onboarding process for all employees who join the company? There hasn't been a never been a better time to modernize legacy systems. Organizations are reconsidering their workplace technologies to better accommodate a healthier and more remote workforce. The solutions leaders choose today will impact every part of the organization, from business continuity to talent attraction and business success. If organizations can meet the needs of the post-COVID-19 workplace, they'll be well positioned to recover and prosper. Tools like team messaging and video conferencing have been favorites during the pandemic, and that will likely continue. Office workers will opt for meetings that use video, of course, as well as cloud phones rather than jam-packed conference rooms and town halls. With desks spaced further apart, employees will default to messaging instead of yelling to each other. So the year of VDI has come. That's a virtual desktops. With lockdowns in place, companies have rushed solutions for work from home employees, knowing that there are security risks, questionable impact to productivity, and unknown network issues. As companies work through addressing any shortcomings, now is an ideal time to consider virtual desktops and other digital workspace technologies that can deliver a secure and productive experience for work from home employees. Main benefits for virtual desktops are improved security, reduced operational expense, and improved employee productivity gains. This is exactly what businesses need right now. So help desk and support teams have struggled to keep pace with the demand for more help and support from remote users. Current systems in place just have not been designed to cater for the numbers and the very unpredictable state of devices and connectivity at home. Issues that have been experienced could be either weak Wi-Fi signals at home, slow internet, hardware and device issues, etc. So it is recommended that companies have some prerequisites for an employee to be even to be able to work from home. And the need for support staff being able to be virtually there for the users to assist has resulted in requiring more remote support tools such as TeamViewer or GoToMyPC, LogMeIn, and other software application remote control applications. So for organizations to survive these days, they have to look at automating all inefficient business processes. So an easy way to start would be a Microsoft tool called Power Automate, which was formerly known as Microsoft Flow. So Power Automate is a cloud-based software tool that allows employees to create and automate workflows across multiple applications and services without the need for a developer's help. Do you know that using Power Automate within the context of Office 365 is included in the service at no additional charge? You can build powerful end-to-end business solutions by connecting Power Automate across the entire Microsoft Power Platform and to Office 365, Dynamics 365, Azure, and hundreds of other apps to drive innovation across the entire organization. So as more and more employees are required to work from home during the coronavirus pandemic, the more important remote access and communication technologies have become. There are many benefits to using Microsoft Teams while working from home, including whether you have 10 or 10,000 employees, they can all meet in one place no matter where they are located. And collaboration, so they can edit, access, and share files with simply find search capabilities that make it easy to find what you need alongside access to applications like Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. And staying in the loop regarding meetings as employees have access to complete view of their scheduled meetings, timing, the subject, and full list of other people. So a main concern for all these sudden technology changes is security. So now it is imperative to protect and govern data anywhere it lives. So data loss prevention, DLP solutions and policies must be in place. If you have an Office 365 subscription, make sure you check out and you have the Advanced Security Suite, which is called Advanced Threat Protection, either ATP Plan 1 as much as you can, or ATP Plan 2, which provides a comprehensive protection against unknown malware and viruses by providing robust zero-day protection and includes features to safeguard your organization from harmful links in real time. So securing Teams is also imperative. Employees will be using Microsoft Teams or Zoom or other collaboration tools. Collaboration security policies should be in place, especially when sharing documents, sharing screens, and giving control access, which should be disabled even by default for guests or third parties. Real-time monitoring and alerts also has to be in place to quickly remediate potential data leaks or unapproved actions. So many businesses are utilizing Office 365 Microsoft subscription-based combination of desktop applications and cloud-based services. However, most of these businesses are not receiving their return of investment that they've anticipated when they subscribe to these cloud services. In closing, it is strongly recommended that you touch base with a Microsoft Cloud partner if you haven't done so yet to assist in making sure your organization takes full advantage of your subscription, or even evaluating and giving you advice if you actually have the right subscription based on your business requirements. And proper guidance and advice can also be given towards compliance processes and set up for you audit-ready reporting tools. That's it. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.
Thanks,
you, Gary.
That's really interesting, and I have a few questions for you, but we will take that at the end. For those of you who are interested, we've got a case study on using a whole suite of Microsoft suite of services on our website, and it has definitely helped the client enabled remote working and also saved on cost. So do jump on our website to have a look at the case study. Rodolfo, I think one of our clients had this issue, so I think it might be good to highlight how cloud technology can help, and in particular working with the Microsoft suite of services is when you work remotely, I guess organizations have less control of data, and do correct me if I'm wrong. And what happens, I guess, if people start deleting the data, emails per se, and how can cloud technology and Microsoft prevent this from happening?
Yeah, so thanks, Gary. Yeah, you just have to make sure that you've got the proper guidance and advice on what policies are required and what, as part of, especially for compliance and for to it would be, I would suggest, as I said on my presentation, to get hold of a Microsoft partner to get advice. So especially with regards to data security, DLP is very important. So just making sure that they've got it covered, especially not just the data but the devices. Like for example, if you got the premium or enterprise license for Office 365, that would already include protecting your end devices, like your mobile devices, your laptops, which they use Intune to protect those, and also data loss prevention. Like you prevent people from emailing passwords or emailing personal information or credit card numbers. That's so important. So make technology work. So just making sure that you've got policies, monitoring, and alerting in place.
Cool, thanks.